Hey everybody, it's Jay Boyle with Blue Jays Maple Syrup, and I just got done walking some of the lines, and we got a decent run of sap going on right now. But what I want to do with this post, I'm not going to boil tonight, and I'll explain to you guys why I'm not going to do that. But what I want to do is why I'm walking the lines. I want to take just a quick minute and kind of explain to you my understanding of the sap flow and how it runs up and down the tree. And this is just some of the things I've picked up over the last couple of years. I think that most of it's true. It might not all be true, but again, this is what I've learned from reading different magazine articles, sitting in on different presentations, listening to different people talk about this stuff over the years. So let me explain to you what's going on inside the tree to make the sap flow, and then why I'm actually not going to boil until tomorrow. So from the best of my understanding, okay, now again, this might not all be true, but this is just what I've learned over the years. So the best type of sap flows you're gonna get is when you've got a long, slow freeze, and then you've got a big change in temperature, say maybe 15, 20 degrees. So when the tree freezes at night, it pulls sap up from the root base and takes it up towards the crown, okay? So the bigger the crown, the more the sap volume that tree can pull out of the ground, okay? And typically you get a higher sugar content with bigger sugar maples. So when you get those change in temperatures from freezing to thawing, it can cause a negative and or positive pressure. So let's say when it freezes, it draws a negative pressure and it creates a vacuum and pulls the sap up out of the tree roots, sending it to the crown, okay? So the next part, when you get those change in temperatures, when you get above freezing during the day, especially when you start to get into the mid 40s, you get into the 50s with a lot of sun, a lot of radiation, a lot of heat, the sap comes from the crown of the tree down, and that's when we that run gravity systems collect the sap from the taps. So again, that change in temperature, that change from freezing to thawing throughout the day, especially when there's about a 20-degree swing, so you're going from 32 degrees at night to the 50 degrees during the day, I think that's where I get my best sap runs. Again, I'm keeping a log of all that stuff so that over the years I can just kind of formulate, looking at the weather forecast, when's going to be a good run versus when it's not going to be a good run. But again, it's Mother Nature and she makes her own rules. So I just got back to the house. Now let me explain to you why I'm not going to boil tonight. So last night I got down to about 21 degrees and it didn't get above freezing here where I live until about 11 o'clock this afternoon. So it's not going to get below freezing tonight. It's actually going to get down around like 34, 35 degrees. And tomorrow it's only going to be about that for a high, or it's going to be like in the low 40s. So that means that I'm going to have not 24 hours of sap run, but I'm going to have the maximum amount of time to get as much sap out of the tree, the crown of the tree, down to the barrel. And this time of year, I want to just maximize my boil rates. When I get the evaporator fired up, I want to boil as much sap as possible. So because it's not going to be super warm, the sap's going to stay good. It's not going to start growing bacteria until tomorrow. Tonight, I'm just going to do some prep work and I'm going to play a game just to see if the sap will be good until tomorrow, which it should be. And really, that's what this is. This is a game that we play. You know, if we can't boil every night, because it does get exhausting. I mean, I was up until 12:30, 1 o'clock last night. I was back up at 4:30 this morning because I had some meetings with my colleagues in Europe. It's a game we play. So I'm taking a risk by letting my sap sit for 24 hours. But again, the temperature, everything's right. The buckets and barrels are all clean. Everything's nice and clean. So we should be good. So like I said, tonight I'm going to be in the shack doing prep work, cutting more wood, getting ready for the big boil tomorrow, because I'm hopefully going to have well over 100 gallons of sap. So I understand it's a very interesting post, kind of boring, but I just want to explain to you guys why I'm doing what I'm doing and explain a little bit about how I understand how the sap flows through a tree. By no means am I an expert when it comes to sap flow with sugar maples, but this is just the stuff that I've been able to gain over this past couple of years. So again, my name is Jay Boyle with Blue Jays Maple Syrup. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.